Coach Deborah has a passion and purpose to assist young men, ages 15 to 24, to overcome obstacles and build their best lives. She wants to see every young man live out their potential. She has a master's degree in human services counseling, with a major in life coaching. More importantly, she is the mother of 3 boys, who are exceptional, educated, professional men. Coach Deborah believes it is better to train early, rather than need to fix later. She utilizes basic principles and God-led concepts. Sometimes the only thing a young man has is their credibility or their name. The actions they take are based on the decisions they make. Those decisions align with their choices and result in consequences. Coach Deborah can assist you if you are lost, floundering, or confused. Embrace the help and start building your best life today.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Coach Deborah, and I'm so happy to have you here on Saturday Morning Real. Saturday Morning Real. Thank you so very, very much. I hope you had a great week and are ready for the weekend to get some stuff done. I know I am super, 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 super excited today. But again, thank you so much for tuning in. It's always a pleasure to be here with you. I thank you for your prayers, your support, your likes, comments, and shares. Keep them coming. Please make sure that you not only visit the page, but you sign up. Make sure that you are a part of Build Your Best Life Facebook page, and also turn on your notifications so that you will know when we are on live, so that you can get that content firsthand. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube page. I want to get just as many of you following me on YouTube as Facebook, because you never know when you have to flip-flop. So I don't want to be over there and you like, where is Coach Deborah? She's supposed to be on. So please, if you can, subscribe to my YouTube page. Thank you so much. As you know, this year is all about blueprint for success. You need to have that roadmap of where you're trying to go, how you are going to get there, the step-by-step instructions on what will assist you in getting where you need to be. Each month we have a theme. The month of October, our theme is Blueprint for Well-Being. Blueprint for Well-Being. We have to take care of the bodies that we have been given. We are only given one, and so we can't trade it in for a newer model. We have to keep the one we have. So it's important that we take care of each and every aspect of our bodies. That includes our emotions. You know, it's okay to have emotions. Some people are raised that you have to keep your emotions in check, especially our males. You're not supposed to cry. Don't show your emotions like that. You need to show them. That's why you have them. Now, you don't get in there, wallow in there, and just stay. But you have those emotions, you interact, you get over it, and you go on your way. You don't just linger there. So it's okay to get angry, but you don't just stay there and just stay mad. Say what you have to say it as nice as you can, and move it along. And the same thing with the crying. You want to make sure that your environment is something that is comfortable for you and doesn't give you anxiety. What are your surroundings? Who are you surrounded with? You want positivity around you. Your finances. Not to say you have to have a certain amount of money to be. You know, that's not the thing. It is having that financial literacy. What do you do with what you have? Be a good steward of what you have. Your intellect. Make sure that you are learning what is going on, the changes that are going on in the world. Don't say, well, I'm not going back to work. I'm not going back to school. I don't need to learn anything new. Yes, you do. The world is constantly changing, and you don't want to be back in the dark ages. You want to keep up so that your life will be relevant. You need to be able to use a smartphone. You need to be able to keep up with your finances and different things. So no one is ever too young or too old to learn something. So keep up with your intellect. Your social. We were not meant to be alone. God made humans to interact with others. So it is important to interact with other people, have social skills. Not saying that you have to be around someone that you don't particularly want to be around. You get to choose who you spend your time with. But sometimes you have to be cordial and friendly to everyone. Hello, how are you? Helping people, there's nothing wrong with that. That does not mean that you have to spend your private quality time with them. Right? And then you're spiritual. You want to have that spiritual ability inside you. Not to say you're churchy, you go to church, because just going to church doesn't mean that you have that spirituality about you. Who is your number one spiritual go-to person? Is it God? You need to know that. You need to study the word to understand why. You do what you do, you believe what you believe. Study your word, reflect on it, ask questions, and learn how to pray, have faith. You do those things, pray for discernment, wisdom. So all of those things are part of your well-being. And if some of those things are not working the way that they need to work, it can impact your well-being in a negative way. So that is the reason why we are talking about Blueprint for Well-Being this month. So I hope that you will engage, communicate, let us know your thoughts about it, so we will know that you get it, right? Thank you. That was real noisy. Sorry about that. Well, my topic for today is what's in a name? What's in a name? So, people will normally try something if they don't really know what it is a lot of times. So, you say, hey, I brought this in, I found a new recipe. You want to try it out? And they know you're a good cook, a decent cook, or you bring things to potlucks or whatever, and they've never been disappointed. So they probably will try it. However, sometimes if you will say it's this thing, it's like, oh no, I'll never do that. Remember I say never say never? Remember those talks I've had on never say never, because you never know what it is that you need to do, you should do, and what you're missing out if you don't do it or try it. So it's really, really, I shouldn't say funny, but sometimes it is funny. People will say, I don't understand why people say they eat snails. I wouldn't dare eat a snail. I'm Squid. Whoop! Did you seen pictures of squid? Why would you eat squid? Oh, that no. But you see them at an event or something, or even hog intestines. They say, hog intestines. How could you eat that? That's why I'm vegetarian. No, you can't eat that. Blah blah blah. But you catch them in another environment, in a different place, and someone has something and they say, hey, you want to try this? What is it? Calamari. Oh, I heard that's really, really good. Yeah, I'll try that. You try it. Oh, this is good. Now try it with the sauce. They have a little sauce too that they normally serve with it. Oh, this is delicious, but I don't even need the sauce. Wow, this is good. What you say? It's calamari. Oh, I've been missing out. Okay, that's the same person that said they don't eat squid, right? Oh, you have this 5-course dinner and everybody's dressed up and they're sitting there and they bring out course number 1 and put it down in front of them. Oh, it just looks so delicious. And they try it. Wow, this is good. Well, the person sitting next to you, they know what it is. You don't know what it is. And so he's like, you're not going to try it? You're not going to eat it? Oh, no, I don't care for that. And they're like, oh, this is good. And they say, would you like mine? Oh, sure. They get it, they eat it. Oh, this is good. I've never had this before. I got to find out what this is. What is this? This escargot. Oh, okay. Never had that. I thought when I go out again, I'm going to have, if they have it at wherever I go, I'm going to have to ask for that. You do know what that is, right? Yeah, you just told me escargot. What is that, French or something? That's snails. That's what? Never say never. So is it what type of food it is, or is it the name? What's in a name? Is it the name that turns people off? Or is it actually the food? It's just like those people that say, oh, I would eat hog intestines. They like, give me some chitlins and some hot sauce. Hey, hello. What's in a name? What's in a name? So that's what I'm talking about today. Because again, it's all about your well-being. And when I say your well-being, that's all areas of your life, all areas of your life. So you have to find out things that are good for you, that are going to help you, your joints, your hearing, your mental health, like I said, your financial literacy, all those things. You got to find out about them because sometimes you don't know what you don't know, right? Right. So now there are thousands, if not millions, of people who will tell you quickly, hey, I don't like water. I don't like water. I don't drink water. If I just have to have some to take a pill or something, I'm just taking a swig. I hate it. But have you tried bottled water? I don't care if it's bottled. I don't care if it's Aquafina, if it's what's the one that they talked about in the movie with Adam Sandler? Vosk. I don't care what it is. I don't like it. Okay, you don't like it. Do you like living? Do you understand how important water is to your body? It's important. So, what if we call it something else? So if I ask you want some aqua, what's that? I never tried that before. Yeah, give me some. And it's crisp, cool. Would you like it then? Hey, what's in a name? Is it the name? Or is it the thought of what it is that you are partaking of? Let's talk a little bit about water. Hey, Deborah, you really? Saturday morning, I got up to hear you talk about water. Yes, because water is essential to our lives. I know when I was younger, for years, I would go like days without drinking water. Water? I don't want any water. Now that's basically all I drink. I drink a Dr. Pepper. And now, every now and then, that used to be my drink, my regular drink. But I drink coffee. Dr. Pepper every now and then, have 1 cup of coffee a day, Dr. Pepper every now and then, but I drink my water. I love my water. So let's talk about some things. First off, did you know that your body is 60% water? You look, you see skin, you got a bunch of bones under there, you got muscles, you got tendons, and you mean there's still 60%, 60% of what I can't see is water? What? Yes. So you think about water and things that need water, like plants. Can't see my plant right now, but I am horrible with plants. I love plants and flowers, but I am horrible with them. So I got one. I looked for one that they said they didn't need much care. They said you let it, you don't water it because it looks dry. You make sure that it's dry going down in the soil. I got a stick down there. I wait and wait and wait. My husband like, Deborah, you need to water your plant. I was like, let me stick my stick down there. Nope, it's wet down there. I'm not supposed to put in the water. But you look at it, leaves are turning yellow. Am I putting too much water on it? I don't know. All I know, I thought plants, they need water. But anyway, you got water in you, you need some more water. And I'm going to tell you some reasons why, in case you don't know. First off, and this is not the most important thing, but just first off, it helps you stay hydrated. Hydrated. Have you ever been around, or have you ever just fainted for no reason? You just walking, talking, and bloop, bloop. Are you hydrated? Are you dehydrated? When people get sick, a lot of times you'll see the family say, well, make sure when you come home, bring some Gatorade, or we got to keep fluids on her. She's so sick, she had fever, but we got to keep her hydrated because water is important. Your body needs water. People that are going through treatments like chemo, radiation. When I was going through treatment, I know they said I needed to stay hydrated, but they didn't tell me how important that was. So one day I was standing, my son had brought my grandbaby over, and luckily I wasn't holding her yet, but we standing there, we talking. Next thing I know, it's like, Mom! And it's like, because I was going down. And that went on for a couple of days, and went to get another treatment. And they said, well, you dehydrated. We got to give you some IV. So I actually, drinking water wasn't going to get it. I was so dehydrated, I had to get IV fluids in me. So you have to, this is very essential that you stay hydrated. Aqua, water, whatever you want to call it, is essential for the body that you have. Remember, you only have one. Now, you know about all these organs you have. You got your lungs, you got your heart, you got your liver, you got your kidneys, your spleen, your eyes, your skin. Yes, your skin. All that stuff needs to be hydrated. Water helps your organs to function. And just think about it. You have glaucoma. The doctor say what causes it. A lot of times it's dry eyes. So are your eyes holding enough fluids in them or behind them that is sufficient for you? Good question. If anybody ever tell you you have dry eyes, make sure that you take heed to that and you do what they tell you need to do, because it only gets worse. Dry eye, it sounds like, it just sounds like it's not that much, like you have dry skin, if I put some lotion on it, it'd be okay. So if I got dry eye, if it gets too bad, if they get red, I'll put some Visine or something in, I might be okay. No, it doesn't work like that. Dry eye is something that is critical. So you need to do whatever you're being told. If it's, Restasis, which is very expensive, or over the counter, night ointments, whatever they tell you you need. You got one set of eyes. Take care of them. All right. So your organs, but it helps them to function. Sometimes people have to go on dialysis, and there are different reasons. I know my mom had to have dialysis, and she was told that there were several reasons why you would have to go on dialysis. One could be because you had hypertension, which she had. Another one was content of iron in your water. We had well water, so that was one. And I can't remember right now what the other one was. It was 3, and she had all 3. So her kidneys failed, and she had to go on dialysis. So water, again, is important. It helps your organs to function and function properly. It also helps with alertness. Imagine that. But you've ever been around somebody and it seems like they're always looking like, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Are they giving the brain enough water? You got to feed your brain. You got to work your brain, like you work your muscles and your joints for them to stay flexible and strong and all this stuff. You got to work your brain too. So you have to make sure, again, your body is getting adequate water. You say, well, what is adequate water? What is adequate water? Hey, at least 64 ounces of water a day. You drink more if you can, but at least you're getting those 8 ounces of water in, 8 glasses, 8 ounces, however you want to drink it, you get it in. And, you all these smart watches now and the smart, what do you call them? Scales or whatever. You can get one that'll tell you all that stuff, how much water you have in your body. You can tell if you need more water. So that's a good thing. So we have, tools around that'll help us with these things. It's not like we got to be a scientist or anything. We have tools that will assist us in getting the information that we need, but we need to take heed to it. Water regulates your temperature. Think about that. Somebody that's not in menopause, but some people, they're always hot, they're always cold. Why is that? Well, they could be anemic, but you have to think. Are they staying hydrated? It's essential. Don't care what you call it, water, aqua, whatever you want to call it. You need to drink it. It hydrates your skin. Remember I told you have dry skin? You can have dry skin because you always use like extremely hot water, or it can be the type soap you use or whatever. But drinking water will help hydrate your skin. So that's helpful. And another one, sometimes people, no matter what they eat, they say, oh, I got indigestion, I got this, I got that. But have you, it's not funny, but have you ever taken a pill and you're either in a hurry or you don't like water, and you take it and you take a little sip of water, and then you feel something like right here or right here? It's like, okay, so you're not drinking enough water for it to go down like it's supposed to, so it's getting hung up somewhere. It's not getting the right fluids that it needs to do its job. Our bodies, they're not just a head here, the arms over here, and everything is on its own. Remember that old poem they used to have about the body and how it's connected? Everything works together. So, like your blood, it flows from through your body. Everything is just flowing and doing its thing in there. So we have to take heed and know that, hey, I don't like it, but I need it. So what I have to do. Like I say, so I got a good friend. I don't like, I just don't like water. I've tried to put stuff in it. I just don't like it. Well, you have to fight. You have to either bite the bullet or you just got to do it. Because you think about it, they have these bottles of flavors that you can squeeze in there. A lot of people put lemon in their water, lime, sprig of mint, different things. You can put fruit in your water. A lot of people just take a bunch of fruit and put in their water and drink it. So whatever you can do that will help you to drink it. But just think about it. Colonoscopies are good for you, right? Do you like to get them? But why do you get them? Because it's to help. It's a preventive measure most times to see if something's going on in your body. But if you don't get that, and they can clean everything out and be able to see what's going on in there, they won't know. So even though you don't like it, you do it, right? So there's other things that we don't like that we do because it helps our bodies. What lady likes to go take an annual? But we know that's the way that they can catch cancer early, right? So we do it. Mammograms are not fun, but neither is cancer. So we go and do it. So please, please, please remember, build your best life. Remember, you need to take care of this vessel. Make sure that you're doing what you need to do for its well-being and your well-being. And water, aqua, as the Latin word is, aqua for water, is a necessity. You can go longer without food than you can water, right? So you need your water. So I hope that you don't feel like, I really didn't get up to hear about water. You may need to. It's essential. It's important. And I'm here to help. So I hope that something that I said will make you say, hey, well, I really don't like it, but I see now that it's important. So I am going to try. I can do it. I can drink more water. I can start with a glass, move it up to 2, 3, 4, 5, and get on up there. You can do it. You want to be around, see those grandkids, believe me, if you don't have any, you do. So great grands, your children, go off to college, be on your own, all those things are important to you. So drink your water. You want to be able to play football, baseball, basketball, you need to stay hydrated. Drink your water. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. As a reminder, I've been telling you since last Tuesday, but I will be going on my annual missions trip, so I will be away, but I believe in consistency, and Build Your Best Life is not going anywhere. We are going to be here all next week, so please tune in on Monday the 7th through Friday the 11th at our regular scheduled time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 5:30 Central Time. And we're going to have Be Your Best Life reruns. So some of the best, I believe, because I couldn't play them all, but some of the topics that I think are worthy of hearing again, maybe you missed it the first time and you really missed a treat, they will be on next week. And they will come in this order. So please, please, please share. Have watch party while I'm gone. Share, let people know what's going on. Tell a friend, tell a coworker, tell somebody so that they can get this great content next week. But on Monday, we're going to have Dr. Cynthia Smith. And she's going to tell us about the 3 Ps. On Tuesday, October 8th, Guy Marino, the spiritual mentorship. On Wednesday, we're going to have Coach Ricardo Miller Sr. and Ricardo Miller Jr. And they are going to be talking about, what is it? Guiding principles. Guiding principles. Conversation with the guys is going to be on Thursday. They're going to, it's going to be, when is a man a man? That was a great one. You want to tune in. And that one was Derek Durden, Joseph Levette, and Dan Smith, and Kevin Wilbon. And then on Friday, we're going to have Sabrina Thomas. Hers was a mouthful, but it is actively looking to notice traits that are lurking. And that one's all about mental health. So you definitely want to watch all of those. And like I said, they were amazing. But you'll get the post on those next week. And so you'll know what they are about. But please put them on your calendar, and see, you need to turn on those notifications so you know we are on. But make sure that you tune in for those. And then, of course, on second Saturday, which will be the 12th, conversation with the guys at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the guys will be Derek Durden, Dr. Joseph Levette, Coach Dr. Kevin Wilbon, and Isaiah Rucker Jr. So please join them. That was a lot to remember. But I know I can do it. So thank you so much for tuning in this morning. And again, please tune in next week. You won't regret it. Remember, we are declaring Jeremiah 29:11 over your lives. All of this year, God wants you to have prosperity and the hope and the future that you hope for. So please make sure that you design your blueprint for success based on the plans that God has given you. You put in the work and build your best life. And remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan. It's our commitment. I love you. Be blessed. Pray for me. I'll be back on the 14th. Love you. Bye-bye.